Hey guys, Allie here. So today's topic is what is MCT oils and what are the best kinds of MCT oils? Well, let's go over that and explore it real quick. So MCT just stands for medium chain triglycerides. So when you're talking about ketogenic diets, a lot of people will mention MCTs or MCT oils. It comes in 4 types. It's going to be C6, C8, C10, and C12. C6 doesn't even act like medium chain triglycerides in our bodies. And a lot of people, unfortunately, will put that in their product because it's a cheap form, but it doesn't make you feel good when you have it. And from what I understand, there's an allowable amount that can be put in products and doesn't even have to be disclosed by FDA regulations. That stinks. 12, it's a junk oil. It really isn't a good quality of oil, and either of these two, 6 or 12, those can actually create a lot of digestive upset. So if you've tried MCT in the past and it's really upset your stomach a lot, now I'm not talking just loose stools, but you really don't feel good, then more than likely they put C6 and C12 inside there. Now let's go over the good ones. C8 and C10. So let's go over C10 first. It's a little bit longer of a chain. It's a little bit harder for our body to use than the C8. If you find a product out there with C10, it'll typically be cheaper than the C8. The C8 is the best option for our body because it's the easiest one for our body to uptake and utilize. So C8 is the best for our body to obtain ketones, and it creates a lot of mental clarity versus the others, which are C6, 10, and 12. Even between C8 and C10, the feedback that I've heard is you get a whole lot better mental clarity out of the C8 than you'll see out of C10. C8 also will help us decrease ghrelin, which is that hunger hormone, and it'll allow us to increase CCK, which is what helps us to actually feel full. Now C10 isn't a bad thing because it'll actually help us curb our appetite. So a little C10 through the day isn't a bad thing. So again, a lot of companies, they will put in C6 and C12 into their products just so that they can keep the cost down. So if you're buying this huge 32-ounce bottle for not very much money, you can guarantee you're not getting a very good quality MCT in there. And if it just says MCT on there, if it's not even telling you if it's C6, 8, 10, or 12, start to wonder. All right, so let's go over something with MCT that you do need to know. When you first start taking it, take a little at a time. Taking too much of the MCT oil at one time will cause loose stools to diarrhea. It's just going to be something that naturally occurs because your body is trying to uptake all that fat and oil at one time, and it's not going to want to respond very well. Now, if you do get digestive upset, start by decreasing the amount of MCT that you're taking. If you reduce it quite a bit and you're still experiencing some discomfort and you know for sure that this is not strictly a C8 or a C10 product, then more than likely it's going to be the 6 or 12 that's in it, and you might want to look for a better quality MCT oil. The brand that we've gone to using, I wanted to make sure that, you know what, if we're going to put this stuff in our body and we want the best use out of it and the best quality, we might as well go for a product by a company that we can trust. So we've gone to Bulletproof. So essentially we went with Bulletproof's Brain Octane oil, which is C8 only, and then they have an XCT oil, which is C10. So here very soon, what we're going to do is we're going to buy both the C8 and the C10. So the C8 we'll have first thing in the morning. So my husband will put it in his coffee, and I put it in my Shakeology. Throughout the rest of the day, if we want any additional coconut oil, whether it's on dressings or something like that, or just drizzled over our salad, or just taking a tablespoon or a teaspoon of it, or just taking some throughout the day just as to increase our energy and to make sure that we're getting plenty of good fats, that's when we'll probably do the C10. So the C10 is a little bit more cost effective than the C8, so we'll probably get C8, use it more sparingly, and get the C10 and use that a little bit more abundantly. Again, you get some health benefits from the C10 too, but the greater benefits will come from the C8. Now, how much should you take of the MCT oil? Now, you might want to start with a quarter or a half a teaspoon and see how your body responds to it. And then if it's doing okay with it, increase it by a half a teaspoon until you reach that bowel tolerance. And ultimately, you'll be able to build up to, my husband at one point, he was able to build up to 3 tablespoons in a day, spread out through the day, but it took him some time to actually build up to that level. So just kind of play with it in the beginning, be patient, take it slow, and you should do okay as you over time are able to actually increase the amount of MCT that you can take without creating digestive upset. One last thing I wanted to go over with MCT oils is you may find products that actually have red palm oil in that. And so some people may think, okay, so it's a palm oil, big deal. Now, red palm oil actually isn't bad for you. It's actually really good for you. The problem is when they put them in these products with MCT oil, they heat it. Once they heat it, it oxidizes. Once they've oxidized that red palm oil, it's now gone from being really good for our body to not good for our body at all. So if you actually see an MCT oil that has red palm oil as the base in it or has it in there, I'd stay clear of it. Again, you'll probably see it's going to be cheaper. Let's just say this about the supplement category. You're going to get what you pay for. The cheaper you go, the less the quality is. The less the quality is, the less of the good benefits that you're looking for to get out of this you'll actually see. So in some places, you may want to shell out a little bit more money to make sure that you're getting the best quality possible. I hope that you understand a little bit more about medium chain triglycerides. I'll put the link below for the brain octane oil that we get. Again, I found it pretty cheap on Amazon. We're going to be going from the 16 ounce to the 32 ounce here soon because there's 2 of us, and we will probably be picking up the C10 again to supplement some of the C8 just because the C8 is a bit more expensive than the C10. That's it for this video. Again, I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions for future videos, please drop them in the comment section below. If you've subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for doing so. If you haven't, I hope you will and join me on my journey. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for future videos. If you decide to share this because you think it'll help other people, thank you. Thanks so much for helping me reach other people to try and help them too. And that's a wrap. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.